Hey guys, Script here with another video, and I find it really funny that it seems like it used to be like every year, now it's like every 3 months, we get Samuel L. Jackson talking about how Mace Windu survived. He's just super duper desperate to play Mace Windu again. I don't think it's because he's like desperate for work. I mean, he still gets roles, maybe not as much as he used to, but he's getting older. He's set himself up. It's not. I don't feel like he needs this, but I don't know. I think he just really wants to play Mace Windu, and it's just funny. I just find it funny. I just find it funny that now it's like becoming even more frequent when he's like, "Hey, Mace Windu survived. I should play Mace Windu." He just keeps doing it. It's just funny to me. It's almost cute. Like as long as it's not like him just like trying to get a role, which I don't think it is. It's actually almost cute how much he really desperately wants to be Mace Windu. It's just funny. He thinks that Mace Windu survived. Yeah, we know this. He says this all the time. In a new interview on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, the franchise star is still holding out hope for a return somehow. He's promoting The Piano Lesson on Netflix, but Star Wars fans are hoping that Mace Windu can have another day in the sun, as so many of the older characters in the series are getting mini-series on Disney+. Could there be a way for that iconic purple lightsaber to have another day in the sun? For Jackson, he thinks it's absolutely possible. Clearly, the beloved actor is having some fun with the idea during this interview. Take a look. I don't want Mace Windu on Disney+. I truly don't. Jackson quipped, I mean, there's a long history of one-armed, one-handed people in the Star Wars universe, so just because they cut my arm off, and I fell out of a window doesn't mean I'm dead. I'm a Jedi. See, like, I think he just really loves it. Like, it's funny. I'm the second most powerful Jedi in the universe next to Yoda. Yeah, he's out there walking the earth with jewels from Pulp Fiction. Yeah, well, I mean, as far as the Jedi Order was concerned, he would have been considered, number 2. So, I mean, the interview, all this drama seems to be spawning from his Josh Horowitz Happy, Sad, Confused podcast. He talked about asking Bryce Dallas Howard to get him back in the game for The Mandalorian. Well, that hasn't happened yet. It sparked the entire debate of whether or not Mace Windu survived again. The fans helped determine a lot of what gets put into production over there at Lucasfilm. Do they? I don't think they do. I don't think the fans help determine anything. That's not the vibe I get at all. Maybe some fans, fans that don't even understand the lore. But I don't think fans. Maybe some noise could help see this Jedi get up off the mat and back to swinging that saber. I don't want him to be shoehorned in as some cameo in The Mandalorian. Like, no, I don't want him one-handed people returning. The only person I've ever said that to about coming back was Bryce Dallas Howard, because I just did a movie with her and she directs episodes of The Mandalorian. You think you might be able to hook a brother up? I mean, you like me, right? She's like, I love you. You're amazing. So put me back in there. Put me in, coach. I'm ready. I'll learn a lightsaber left-handed. Come on, hook me up. That's funny. Unfortunately for Jackson and Star Wars fans that want to see another Mace Windu project, it doesn't look like it's on the horizon right now. Lucasfilm is hard at work on the Mandalorian movie, and whatever Rey's new sequel movie will be in the coming years. Ahsoka Season 2 also just got a green light, so the dance card for Disney+, blah, 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 blah. Maybe they're not going to bring Mace Windu back in part because, that China money. If you know what I'm saying. Remember what they did to Finn, the poster, and Black Panther? Just saying. One thing I love about that, though, is that it completely backfired because The Rise of Skywalker made $20 million in China. $20 million in China. Okay, so my take on Mace Windu coming back is this. If it wasn't for all these other people coming back, he actually would make the most sense. He makes way more sense than Darth Maul coming back. No question about it. He makes way more sense than any of these other characters that have come back from the dead. Boba Fett, any of them. And he's right. Samuel Jackson's right in that sense because he is a Jedi. He got thrown out a window. His arm was cut off, so he wasn't stabbed through, so it's cauterized. That's definitely survivable. And he is a Jedi, and we don't really see where he lands. Like, he does go flying really far, but Coruscant's got buildings everywhere. If he's the second most powerful guy, or at least let's say he's number 2 in council, so he's definitely like super duper powerful, even if you don't think he's the second most powerful, whatever. you would think he would, even after that incident, while he's falling, could potentially use the Force and maybe, help himself to land somewhere near to where he might have landed, and maybe he lands a little softer, and maybe he's super hurt, but he's alive. I think that's actually far more realistic than any of the other people that have come back. Sabine, getting stabbed, Reva. He's the one guy it's kind of believable. The problem is if you bring him back, it's just another, now that they brought all these other people back, it's just another person brought back. It's just another one. And it just never ends. Because they've brought all these other people back, it cheapens it even more to bring him back. If you catch what I'm saying. Which sucks, because again, none of those other people should have come back, and he could have come back. The other thing is, if he does come back, he has to be dead before the OT. It would have to take place between the prequels and the OT. I think a cool story would have been him being part of some plan to, destroy some massive Imperial outpost or something like that. And then, he leads that, and then at some point, Vader confronts him and Vader kills him. Because that's what Vader did. In the EU, he was the one who went around and dealt with all these Jedi. It wasn't stupid Inquisitors. So, which was far superior, you guys. It's just no helicopter sabers, no corny, stupid fake Vader suits on guys that have no, we're not really Sith, we're kinda, but not really, and we're under Vader nonsense. It's just Vader going around and dealing with the remaining, whatever it is, 25 to 50 Jedi, which is what it should have been. Dave Filoni wrecked that. But yeah, so there was a story to tell there. I really do think that. It's just, what do you do? I don't want to see him in a Disney Plus show whatsoever. I don't want to see any more Disney Plus shows, quite frankly. The streaming stuff has failed. It was stupid. It's diminished the brand totally. It's become very, very wishy-washy now. And the hype is faded completely. So like I said earlier, if you were going to put him in to a show, it's got to be something bigger. She directs them, so you might be able to hook a brother. No, she can't put him in The Mandalorian. What am I thinking? That's the timeline wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, no, he couldn't, because then he's alive during the OT. What was he doing? Can't have so many Jedi alive during the OT. There's too many already. Way too many. It's stupid. They're just gone during the OT and not helping anybody. That's why Cal Kestis has to die. I really hope he dies in the third game. I do. He's not going to, because they want to use him and put him in shows now and stuff, and movies. There's rumors he's in the Mandalorian movie. But then it's like, what was he doing? The whole OT. It's so stupid. Anyways, let me know in the comment section. I don't know. Again, they've brought so many people back. I just don't think it'll work. But I do like that Samuel L. Jackson is so positive about it and just loves Mace Windu and wants to come back. And I do think, again, he's the one guy that it kind of makes sense. But you've done so many other ones that don't make sense that it's just another person coming back and no one's ever really gone. And it's dumb. So let me know in the comment section what you think. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. It always helps the channel. Feel free to check out anything else on my channel. Have yourselves a really good day.